Okay, a comet plunges towards the inner solar system and the nucleus becomes active. That's when a coma forms. And some comets develop two tails, an ion tail and a dust tail. The ion tail points away from the sun, and the dust tail points away from the comet's direction of travel. And these simple facts debunk geocentrism. Flat earthers are geocentric. They explicitly deny heliocentrism. If you carefully observe a comet for weeks or months, you can determine that it is traveling in a heliocentric path. I'm not discussing where long period comets spend most of their time. We're talking about when comets plunge into the inner solar system. The nucleus becomes active. It would be a great opportunity to carefully study a comet that has two tails. Observe such a comet night after night. Look where the two tails are pointing and study a chart that shows you exactly where that comet is within the solar system on a given night and compare that to what you see that night. Do that for many weeks. And hopefully a bright comet will be visible in the east shortly after sunset on a winter night. You would be able to see that its ion tail pointed northeastward, away from the point where you knew the sun was shortly after sunset, below your southwest horizon. And the whole point here is to stay up for many hours on that winter night. Earth's rotation would be making the sun go downwards under planet Earth, and you would be observing how the comet's ion tail was gradually swinging around, constantly pointing away from the sun. By the time that such a comet was in your western sky that night, the sun would be maybe about to start causing twilight in your eastern sky, and the comet's ion tail would be pointing away from the sun. In one long winter night, you would see flat earth doctrine get debunked. You would just need to understand what you were seeing. And then there is observation of the dust tail. Carefully examine a comet for weeks or even months. Study a chart that shows you exactly where that comet is within the solar system on a given night and compare that to what you see that night. Do that for many weeks. The dust tail will point away from the comet's direction of travel. Basically, you'll be observing evidence that supports heliocentrism. Flat earthers don't have much to say about comets or meteors. You know what a shooting star is. A dust grain slams into Earth's atmosphere at hypersonic speed, and you see a bright streak of light. Some flat earthers are claiming that falling stars are actually literal demons falling from the sky. That's the kind of ridiculousness that we hear from flat earthers. Just remember that the Holy Bible supports heliocentrism. See the description box below.